What's up, y'all? It's Jonathan Rollins. I'm back with another reaction to a Swedish classic. All right, before I get started, I want to remind you about my comedy club, The Laugh House. Go to thelaughhouse.se to see what we got going on there. We have shows on Wednesdays, Saturdays, sometimes Sundays, and sometimes Tuesdays. So go check it out, see what's going on. And if you want to see what I'm doing, go to bashdaddyentertainment.com. I've got all my gigs lined up. So when I come to town, come say what's up to me at a show. All right, let's get this thing started. Today's reaction is Stanna hos dej, spelled D-E-J, which I always find interesting because I'm a D-I-G type of guy, you know. And this song is by Orup Karin Wistrand. A little bit about the song. It was released in 1988 on Orup's debut album called Orup. You guys probably know that I have an affection for Orup. I met him in person and he had that aura like a movie star. And then I found out that he was a pop star. And then every song I've heard that he's been involved with, I've liked. So I'm interested to hear what a duet with Orup is like, because as you may know, I love duets. Orup wrote all of the songs on that album, and it was later voted the number 38 Swedish album of all time. Not bad at all, especially considering that there's so much great music coming out of this country. So shout out to Orup. This song was the only duet on the album, and I don't even see it as an official single, but there is a music video to it, and that's interesting that there's no single, but there's a video. I'm gonna guess that the popularity of the song came from the video. That would make sense. I've done a few Orup songs, but I've never had a song with him by himself. It's always been either with another artist with him or in guests. At some point down the line, I'm gonna have to see if his artistry stands alone, but not today, because it's another song with somebody else. About Karin Wistrand, she was a part of a group called Lolita Pop. Lolita Pop released 8 albums between 1982 and 1990. That's an average of an album a year. That's a very high level of productivity. She had one solo album in 1993, and this song seems to be the most popular song that she's been a part of. Fun fact, my wife is actually going to Orup's Yes concert. It was supposed to be this week, but apparently it's been postponed until December for some COVID thing. It's cool that my wife, who's in her early 30s, is going to an Orup concert with her friend who's also around that age. And I'm sure that's going to be a very wide-ranging crowd in terms of age. So Yes is doing their thing, man. All right, it's time to get into it. I grabbed the music video that I'll actually be able to enjoy this time because I could not find the lyrics to this song anywhere. I looked all over the place. German websites, Swedish websites. I looked all over. And so that means I'm gonna have to just pay attention to this video and listen along and enjoy. So here we go, Stanna hos dej with Orup and Karin Wistrand.
Ingenting kan stoppa mig. Du kommer hitta mig som död.
Right away, it sounds like Prince and the Blues Brothers making a song together. It's got that late 80s feel to it already, the vibe.
Har inget jobb, har inga pengar, har inget arv, jag kan vänta mig. Jag har förlorat, jag har förslösat, jag har allt man kan tänka sig. Men om du frågar om jag är ledsen, så ska jag svara i samma sekund att det är okej, så länge jag får stanna hos dig. Har ingen stil, har ingen bakgrund, har ingen släkt som kan rädda mig. Att jag äger är mina kläder och en förtvivlad kärlek till dig. Jag kan förstå att du vill veta om jag har tänkt på att aldrig vara med. Men det är okej, så länge jag får stanna hos dig.
Man, this is a fun and like groovy song. It's got such a funk feel to it that I like. And they both have nice voices. So far, so good, man.
Så länge jag får stanna hos dig. Men om du lämnar mig nu, ska jag räcka med det och det.
It's interesting that they decided to do this like in a studio instead of like a story of the video, that's mad 80s too, man. With them just doing little dances and being maybe separate too. I haven't seen them together in any shots. It's been like split screen, but it's interesting to do it like that instead of actually acting out some of the lyrics where they choose to hang out with each other at the end, you know? He just said she's a brick house. Has he looked at these women? Ain't no brick houses. They're skinny as hell.
She's a brick house.
All right, that was Stanna hos dej by Orup and Karin Wistrand. Really groovy song. I like the funk feel to it. I like the him saying brick house made me think of the Commodores. I can see the inspiration coming from that. It is that type of style to the song. I wish she could have. It looks like they probably had scheduling or something, but it'd been cool if she'd have been in the video. Or if if they were to redo this video, they would probably make it where they had sexy men while she was performing, and then because they had the sexy women while he was performing, but they probably would have changed that part. But it was cool, and it's very in its time. I like it, man. I like it. I wouldn't call it a banger. This is the first Orup involved song that I don't call a banger, only because it's so in its time. It's so time stamped and everything, even down to his shoulder pads. Maybe if I heard it and didn't watch the video, it might have been different. But me, it's a good song. It's a catchy song, but I can't call it a banger. So sorry, Orup, don't be mad at me, man. But that song is good, but not a banger. My favorite thing is that he doesn't seem to take himself seriously. Like, he's just having a good time, even in this video, even though he was, I guess he wasn't a huge star back then, but he doesn't take himself too seriously, and that's fun. And with the dancing and all of that, he even tries to do the little dance move. I saw that. I saw you. Thanks for the suggestion, those of you that suggested that song. We talked about it on Tuesday Night Hang and came up to that conclusion that I wanted a 80s vibe song. You know what? I can't knock the song for that, because I did ask for an 80s song and I got that request. So I'm not knocking it for that, but I'm still not a banger. The next song that I'll be reacting to is by Peter Jöback, and it's Peter Jöback's song Guldet blev till sand, which could be about a lot of things. So looking forward to checking that out. Thanks for checking this video out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, get notifications and all that jazz. And most importantly, spread the word. Let other people know about this American comedian living in Sweden, reacting to classic Swedish songs on this channel. Thanks again. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next classic. Peace.